guys, and welcome to my channel, Beaks and Cheeks. Well, whether you have beaks or you have cheeks, this channel's for you. I'm your host, Shawnee, and this is Jellybean, and today you're gonna get to meet my whole flock. I'm gonna tell you the best and the worst about each one, and you finally get to find out who my favorite is. First up, Jellybean! Say hi, Jellybean! Woo! Jellybean is a yellow, high-sided, green-cheeked conure. He is 1.5 years old, and we have had him since he is 12 weeks old. He is our baby. So I give Jellybean a 7 out of 10. Why just a 7 out of 10? Well, he is a typical conure, and like typical conures, he has my highest salary for paid actors. He also only likes my husband and tolerates me, even though he was originally mine. He also screams when we flush the toilet. Why? I have no idea. That's just his thing. It's weird. He's a conure. But he gets a 7 out of 10 because he is freaking adorable. He is always eager to train. He does cute tricks. You flip. Good boy! And like I said, he's our baby. We love him. Next up, Bubba! Woo! Bubba is a 23-year-old green-winged macaw. You can't even see all of him in the shot. There's his tail. Here he comes. He's ginormous. The green-winged macaw is the second largest macaw species that there is. Bubba is a rescue and has only been with us for 6 months. I give Bubba an 8 out of 10. Yay! That's a high rating, Bubba. So why does Bubba get a higher rating than my conure? Well, honestly, I'm just more of a macaw person, and I preferred this love bug over a crazy conure. But that's just my preference. He's only an 8 out of 10 because he is a macaw and he will scream at very inappropriate times. And if you've ever heard a macaw, they are very loud. You don't do that, do you? No, he would never do that. He also doesn't know he's a bird and does not fly. But he gets an 8 out of 10 because he loves squishes, he loves his showers, and he just loves his people. And we love him. Before he goes, Bubba would like you to boop the like button. Next up, Willard. Give me. Okay. Willard is a 6-year-old Ancona duck. He gets a 5 out of 10. You'll find that all of my males are going to be rated pretty low because they're male ducks. But he is the highest rated of my male ducks because he actually has a brain. And he's also very protective of his females. And he's just a handsome guy. But his issues are he is a male duck. And he likes to mate his daughter, which is gross. Next up, Waffles! Alright, Waffles gets a 2 out of 10. Why is he rated so lowly? Well, because he's a male duck. And he is one of the worst male ducks because he is an absolute bully. He may be pretty, that's why you're a 2. And he lets the girls eat first, but otherwise, he's a 2. Next is Kiwi. Kiwi gets a 1 out of 10. He is the worst male duck that I have, and that is because he is an absolute coward. He is a terrible male duck. He will not protect the females. He will run versus protect them. And speaking of running, he is impossible to catch. Even though he was hand-raised, he acts feral. The only good quality about Kiwi is that he is this unique blue color. Meet Willow. Willow is a 6-year-old female Ancona duck. And she's looking pretty ridiculous right now. She is one of my original female ducks. And Miss Willow gets a 7 out of 10. Willow is only a 7 out of 10 because she will alert to turtles. She always wants free time and wants to be her independent self and just leave the rest of the flock. But her wonderful qualities are she is mother to Ruth and Mary. Oh, we're having a squirm. She also produces yummy eggs for me. And she will alert to real predators as well. Oh, we're still rolling. Cool. Meet Gabby. I'm out of breath because these ducks are hard to catch. Okay, so Gabby is we don't know how old she is. She's a rescue from Carolina Waterfowl Rescue. She is believed to be a female cayuga, and female cayugas, as they get older, they start out solid black like Waffles is, and then as they get older, they turn white. I'll share with you her before and now pictures so you can see the difference in the years that she's molted here with us. Miss Gabby's rating is a 6 out of 10. Why is she only a 6 out of 10? Well, she is very sassy. She's very Gabby. And when she first came to us, she didn't know how to duck. She allowed us to pet her. And she didn't know how to swim. But now she does. Yes. Oh. Next up is Mary. You guys saw her in my last video where I dressed her up in a Santa outfit. If you want to see that cuteness, go check it out now. But Mary, if you didn't already see in that video, is my favorite duck. She gets a 9 out of 10. And the only reason she's not a perfect 10 is because sometimes she gets a little egg bound because she isn't good at laying eggs. But otherwise, she is my sweetest baby. She has an angelic face. And I hatched her from a baby in an incubator, and her mother is most likely Miss Willow. Next up is Ruth. So Ruth is sister to Mary, and they are both 5-year-old female Anconas, and this is one of her most endearing qualities. So when you hold her up, she paddles her feet. And that's why she's a 5 out of 10, because otherwise Miss Ruth, she's a monster. She has a will bite alert on her account at the vet, and she will not hesitate to bite even us, and we hand raised her. Ruth is also known for being a hussy with the males. And next is Quackers. This is probably only the second time that I've held Quackers in her life, and you can tell by the terrified look on her face. Quackers is a rescue that came to us last year. And I don't know her age, but she is a female, what's your breed? I know your breed. Peking duck, female Peking duck. And Quackers gets a rating of 7 out of 10. Why just a 7 out of 10? Because she has no brain cells. She's just a little space cadet in her little space cadet world. She just goes about her world clueless of any duck social inquiries and just do around her life. Just doing her own little Quackers thing. But one of my favorite things about her is because she's a space cadet, she loves all the ducks and she's clueless to the fact that they don't love her. Next up, Vader! Look at his toes! Vader is a 7-year-old domestic short hair black cat. He is just your generic black cat. And I give him a 4 out of 10. He is not one of my favorite cats, and I work with a lot of cats. So he is only a 4 out of 10 for me. One, because he is... I mean, do I need to say more? So he wasn't having it, as you saw. If you ask my husband, it would be a different rating, but this is not his video. This is mine, and he is a 4 out of 10. Why? because one, he is very much an Oriental cat. Now, you guys out there with Oriental cats, don't come at me. I love that you love Oriental cats. There are Oriental cat people out there, and I love that you love them. I, however, am not an Oriental cat person. They yowl too much. He's yowling all the time, especially like right as we're going to bed for absolutely no reason. Even while he's eating, he will still meow. Speaking of eating, he will eat anything that falls on the floor, and then he will vomit up later. And then he will only vomit on the one rug that is in the house. Everything else is hardwood, he vomits on the one rug. I know you cat people know what I'm talking about. I even asked my husband what his least favorite thing about Vader was, and it was yowling, and it was the fact that he will ask for attention and then run away when you try to give it to him. So he's a 4 out of 10 and not a 0 out of 10, obviously, because number one, my husband loves him. Do you need any other reason? And last, but certainly not least, is Terra. As you can see, I changed locations for her because she is Queen Bee, and we don't move the Queen Bee. We come to her. Terra gets a 10 out of 10. Yes, she's my favorite. Yes, I'm biased. No, I don't care that I'm biased. She is my child. She's my heart cat. She is my favorite thing because she is 12 years old and she has been with me for all 12 of those years. We have seen a lot of change together. We went through a lot of life transitions, and she's my absolute favorite cat. Now, if you asked my husband's rating of her, it would probably be different because Terra comes with a lot of... I don't have the right word. Because she's perfect. There's nothing wrong with Terra. Okay, except for maybe the fact that she wants to be an only pet. She counter-surfs. She has the most expensive food and medication requirements of any cat on the planet. She is only social with anybody that comes in the house for the first 5 minutes, and then your time is up. But she's not only a 10 out of 10 because I'm biased and she is my baby. Some of our favorite things about her is the fact that she loves light reflection, and she likes to play with the light reflection of my husband's watch. She also has an amazing purr that is healing when you need it the most. She also has these amazing cheeks. Cheek. They're the inspiration for the cheeks part of beaks and cheeks. And she loves me. Can't you tell? I hope you enjoyed this personal roast of my pets as much as I did. And now that you know their best and their worst qualities, comment down below and let me know who your favorite is. And we'll see you next week. It's your hand. You have beaks. Ow. Don't bite her ears. Hello.